You're
Do not take
connected
any
to her
damage
now.
before you reach Martha's Vineyard.
Listen and feel. She's idle. If you call for half sail, the men will hop to it and she'll pick up.
Half sail!
Ah! Your killer flies again! Do you feel it, lad? Set a course for Martha's Vineyard. We'll find our guns and officers there. She's a nimble vessel, but the faster she goes, the more cumbersome she grows. And the firmer your hand needs to be. Enjoy this stretch of open water before we come upon those shallows. Call for full sail if you like.
We're gonna be zooming, aren't we? This is so cool.
Wind looks to be shifting. Stay alert, Connor. Gusty winds can be difficult to manage.
I'm like so focused right now, it's not even funny. Come on, come on. Gotta make sure we don't ram this ship in front of us here.
Now, take us through these shallows. Careful not to run up on them. The sandbars will slow us down, but the rocks will put a hole through a hull. And if you want to make a quick tack, call for half sail. She's more maneuverable then.
We're just gonna take it easy here. I'm like directly behind the ship firstly, so I don't want to have to stop on a dime there.
Mind those other vessels! Hold your tack to keep your right of way!
Should be able to get through here now. No problems. I don't know, man. The ship on the right's kind of like not sketching me out, but I don't know like where the fuck he's trying to go. Man, this is so cool. I did not think we would be sailing ships in Assassin's Creed 3.
Hold up.
Don't worry. I got this. Be extremely careful here, because if we get a gust of wind, we're gonna be hitting one of these rocks. Dock at the pier. It's over there.
Cottages! We're close!
One thing I know I don't want to do is ram into the docks here, so I'll try to do this proper. That one guy over there looked like he was just climbing on nothing, because the
Drop anchor! We'll go ashore, buy our guns, and find our officers. Oh, hello, Miss Mandy. You're looking every bit as ravishing as I remember.
After all these years, you sail all the way to the vineyard to pay me compliments?
We are looking for David and Richard Clutterbuck.
Nice to see you, too.
Robert Faulkner. Where the hell you been?
Sorry for leaving like I did, lads, but where I was going, no one could know. You two working much?
No. Between contracts at the moment.
Well, we're looking for gunnery officers. What would you two say to working with me again?
we'd be for getting into a few more scraps.
A good show. The Aquila is a fine vessel. We're fitting all the guns as we speak.
Looks like your friend's about to catch a beating.
Where is Charles Lee?
I don't much care for your tone.
Hey, you don't want to be doing that, Biddle.
Bobby Faulkner turned to wet nursing. It's good you finally realize you're a shite sailor.
Whoa, 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 not in here, gentlemen. Better still, not at all. Bobby, take your friends and get out!
Let's go, boys. Our guns ought to be ready. Come on.
That answers my question from earlier, who that Nicholas guy was. Man, that's crazy. Look at this thing. Can't wait to play with Black Flag. Take the wheel again. Oh, God. David and Richard Clutterbuck. Born 1733 and 1735, respectfully. Jesus. Getting all tongue-tied. I've been recording lots today, though. I have to catch up on the videos I've been behind. Which, since I started this morning, it was 10 videos down. And, as of right now, this would be 8 videos once this recording session is done. Nicholas Biddle, born 1750.
What the bloody hell was that about?
Amanda Bailey, born 1730.
Older man is a Templar. Who was he with?
Templar? The young buck was Nicholas Biddle. Nobody. Sails before the mast. Midshipman for the Crown.
Are the guns ready?
Aye, but we won't jump in over our heads. We'll find a suitable target and show you how they work. We've fitted her with a modest amount of guns to start, but rest assured there's ample room to add more should you feel the need.
Oh, we'll need to, alright, that's for sure.
Looks like a British frigate with half seas over. Should do nicely for a spotted target practice. Bring around broadside, and when all guns are on target, call fire.
At the rear of the wreck. Okay.
Well done, boy! Now, aim all guns at her bow and do as much damage as possible.
Nice.
Some old powder in there!
Good! Now give the swivel guns a turn. More precise. Hit those old powder barrels and light up the sky.
Nah, really, probably doesn't.
Not bad for a spot, Captain.
You are a fast learner.
Provided something interests me.
Ah. Getting a taste for the open sea, are we?
Fuck yeah.
We'll make a jack tar out of you yet. Now we should be getting back. The old man is like to have my hide for keeping you out so long.
Sails ahead. wind on our backs, we are good.
Why is he shooting at us?
Destroying property of the crown, disturbing the king's peace, take your pick.
What do we do?
Naught else but to fight back. Sink the bastard!
Use the swivels on him, Captain!
That one got demolished. I had to make sure.
English frigate! I'll be betwattled, another one. Where in the bloody hell did she come from? Brace!
Man. I gotta let this thing shoot at me 2 more times so I can get that. As stupid as that sounds, so I can get that objective. One more time and I'm sinking this fucking ship so bad. They missed completely with that one. Oh no, they didn't. By for one more pass. Okay, full sails. I'm just gonna run up and fucking mark it. That was close. I almost lost that one.
Carry on, sailor. Not bad for your first voyage, eh, boy? Now we best be getting back, or the old man will have my guts for garters.
I like that, though. Ooh. Catch me on the water. You already know. New painting is available at the manor. First expedition painting. New emails. Man, I'm gonna go check the emails. There's gonna be like 100 of them. You already know.
I got 'em! All of 'em! You get what I need, and I'll give 'em to you. Simple. You got a ship. Could find 'em all to boot.
Who is that man?
Him? Some old salt always on about letters he's got from Captain Kidd. Nonsense, really, but he doesn't hurt no one, so I'll leave him be. Talk to him if you fancy, but be warned he'll chew your ear off. Anyway, the Aquila's here for you. If you should get a pang for the open sea, we'll be waiting. Now, I implore you to head up the hill before the old man comes out of retirement just for me.
2 weeks. And not even a goodbye before you left.
Sorry.
Well, What are you waiting for? Put them on.
Yes. It's time. You already know, though.
Once upon a time, we had a ceremony on such occasions. But I don't think either of us are really the type for that. You've your tools and training, your targets and goals. And now you have your title. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Connor.
Sequence 5 completed. Means we're almost halfway through the memories. Okay, this time I'm checking the emails for sure.
Welcome back, Desmond. You'll be happy to hear there's actually good news for once.
Yeah?
I've managed to locate a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for us.
Obviously it's not safe. Can't exactly sit around here hoping to get lucky, though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems. We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the van, too. But there's not much I can do for us.
That's an easy one.
Assassins.
Local utility companies have assured the public that they're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
If only they knew.
What's this?
A remote-operated camera. It'll provide us with a feed while you're on mission. This will let us talk to each other.
We're almost there, so listen up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan. At this time of night, direct infiltration is going to get you noticed. I think we're better off having you drop in from above.
What do you mean, above?
Here I thought this game had no out advantage.
Can you hear me? Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, read you just fine. Now why don't you power up the camera? I've got pictures. Running diagnostics. Perfect. I've got a nice, strong signal.
Doesn't look like it. Alright.
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
That wasn't what I was supposed to do. Well, rip. Maybe they should have gave me a little bit more indication than that. He said dropping from above.
There's no elevator access from here on out. You'll have to get up there the old-fashioned way.
Jesus.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
And on the not-so-bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively paced.
Shut up, Sean.
Am I going down from here? I didn't think so. Jesus.
Almost there, Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
Well, you might want to worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
Lit up cranes, that one. So I almost damn near tried jumping from where I was.
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building. Now! Open your chute, now!
The pose I'm stuck in is really weird. I just want to point that out.
That wasn't so bad.
So, you must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected, but I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm not supposed to kill you, but the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you got to the counter. Oh!
Peace. The achievement, crisscross.
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. Doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
I'll actually look for that socket because I want to check my emails. That, you know, I have 1,000 of them.
Ah, Desmond, there you are. Can I ask a favor?
Maybe.
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back. To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There was no real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it. It'd be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening. So this is how it started.
What are you up to?
Just brushing up on my American history. I say history. They certainly teach you strange things in the States.
Like what?
Well, for all the talk of this being a revolutionary war, it was a civil one. Well, not that kind of civil. I mean, there was no America versus Britain. It was Brit on Brit action. And you can clearly see how the whole thing got started. One war gave birth to the other.
You mean the 7 Years' War?
Exactly. Seems the Crown overspent in its attempt to keep the French out, wound up with a great deal of debt. Believing that the colonists should help to shoulder the burden, new taxes were created. It was a reasonable request, even if Parliament was rather, well, undiplomatic about it.
Well, it's not really fair to tax people for a war they didn't want any part of.
What? Didn't want any part of? Did you not notice George Washington with Edward Braddock? He was right there in the middle of it. So here you have the Crown spending who knows how much money to secure a place for the colonists to thrive, and then, when they ask for a little bit of help... Right, look, think of it this way. King George and the colonists, they all go out to dinner, right? And when the bill comes, George asks for them to kick in and pay their share. Fair enough. Now keep in mind, he's been taking them out to dinner gratis for decades now. But the colonists, oh no, they insist they only had a glass of water and a side salad. Never mind the table's full of half-eaten food and empty bottles of wine. Then when the king points this out, what do the colonists do? Oh, they flip the table over and they storm out the restaurant. Probably intending to return later and burn it down.
You left out the part where the king pointed a gun at the colonists and asked them to cover dinner for everyone in the restaurant.
Right, yeah, interesting take. If he pulled out a gun, and I'm not sure he did, it would only have been after the 100th failed attempt at getting them to pay their fair share.
But how do you define someone's fair share?
Oh, well, with a war, apparently. I wonder how many other places like this exist.
There are dozens of them, all over the world.
And somehow no one's ever found one before us.
I don't think that's true.
Oh?
When I was at Abstergo, Vidic talked about silencing discoveries made by non-Templars. And I'm sure Abstergo has dug up plenty.
The things they must know.
Regretting throwing in with us?
No. Just looking forward to when we can finally trounce those bastards so I can dive into their archives. Oh, I think I found a lead on another power source. Later, Desmond. I'm in the middle of something very important right now. Just, that's a rule. Just follow that as a rule.
Doesn't want to talk more. Talked his ear off, apparently. That's it for over here. Don't know where our dad went. There he is right there. What was he looking at up here? Or rather, where was he? Well, there's like a whole other part, huh? Jesus, man, this is big. Well, I'm pretty much up for time now, so I think what will happen is I'll end the video here. When we come back, we'll start with talking to William, see what he knows, and then I'll explore over there more, see what happens. I'll even talk to Shauna, I think her name is. I don't know why I'm drawing blank on that. And then we'll check our emails because God forbid. But then, yeah, I think that's... And then we'll jump back in the Animus. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and say comment down below, subscribe, share. It helps me out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.